You just wouldn't believe it. The week I've had. I mean, it all began with a message from God, recorded delivery. So I couldn't even pretend I hadn't that it hadn't got it and it got lost in the post. It was addressed to Jonah, son of Amittai, prophet of Israel. That's me. But I was in no way ready for what was inside. It said, "Dear Jonah, I would like you to go and tell the people of Nineveh to change their wicked ways." Signed, the Lord, in capital letters. Lord. Nineveh. I mean, that's in Iraq. And I don't have to tell you what that place is like. But it was then that I remembered I hadn't had a holiday for a while. I mean, this prophesying lark is very tiring, you know. So I popped down to the local travel agent to see if they had any last minute cheapies. And I saw just what I wanted: Tarshish on the Spanish coast. Sun, sea, sand, sangria, and not a Ninevite in sight. So I booked my ticket, headed off to Joppa, where I caught the boat and hit my bunk. I took a couple of seasickness tablets because I never was the best of sailors, and I went to sleep. It seemed like it was only a few minutes, but the next thing I knew, the captain was shaking me, saying, "Wake up! Wake up!" I thought, how nice of the captain to come and wake me in person. But then I noticed that the boat was having difficulty deciding which way was up. We were obviously in the middle of a storm. No cooked breakfast for me, I thought. But then the captain said, "Are you a religious man?" "Well, yes," I replied. "Well, then get up and pray to your God to save us. We've tried everything else." To be honest, I didn't really feel like praying. I mean, first, it's hard to pray when you're about to throw up. And second, I wasn't entirely convinced that God and I were still on speaking terms. But I got out of my bunk, went up on deck to find what was happening. I expected to find the sailors splicing the main brace or weighing the anchor or shivering their timbers or whatever it is that sailors are supposed to do in a storm. But I found them drawing a lottery to decide whose fault it all was. Well, I thought, I'm safe enough. I've never won a lottery in my life. It could be you. Not likely. At least, not until this time. The lucky winner was Jonah, son of Amittai. All their eyes turned towards me. "Look, guys, I can explain," I said. "I'm on the run." "Who are you on the run from?" they said. "What did you do?" they asked, with a sailor's usual relish for a good and hopefully bloody story. Well, it's more what I didn't do. I didn't obey God and go to Nineveh. I'm on the run from God, who made the land and the sea. "Well, it seems like you've made him pretty angry," said one of the sailors. "What are we supposed to do?" "Well, I suppose you could throw me over the side if you want. After all, it's only me that God's after." I said it half joking, as a matter of form, but before the words were out of my mouth, they had me up on their shoulders, ready to throw me into the sea. And the last thing I remember them saying is a prayer: "God forgive us if he's innocent. If not, he's all yours." And with that, they threw me into the sea. No life jacket, no rubber ring, no nothing. It was now a straight choice between God and the deep blue sea. But you wouldn't believe what happened next. But that'll have to wait. I have to get out of these wet clothes, and I'm gonna get foundered if I wait any longer. I'll tell you the rest later.